Okay. Hi, this is Ice333. Currently, it is August the 11th, 2025. Okay, this video is going to be about basically my thoughts on Hillary Clinton in general in regards to the scandals and Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky, and apparently Jennifer Flowers. I did not know that Bill Clinton had these many scandals in regards to women. And yet, in 2020, when the Me Too movement started or whatever, or went down, nobody touched him. That's interesting. Anyway, so let me see. I want to start with this. At first, I thought that I thought that she was the victim inside of all of this. But I mean, and she overall is. But let me pull a chart real quick. So yeah, I said in my previous video that Hillary Clinton, she's a strong woman. She has a sun in Scorpio, so that means that she's really emotional, and it's a fixed sign. So this is like the sign that masters emotions or whatever. She has a Pisces moon, so she's emotional. But the thing about it is that she has a Gemini ascendant, and so that means that she can come off as, instead of being emotional, she on the outside she manages her emotions in a calculated way, because Gemini is just calculated, and it rules communication. So she may seem extremely smart on the outside, but on the inside, she's emotional. But the thing about it also is that Hillary Clinton, she has, in regards to her moon, she's emotional. Her sun is in Scorpio, it's emotional. But her Mars and how she handles things is in Leo. So that means she acts in a prideful way. And that is her issue. Her issue is that she's emotional, she's prideful, and she's calculated in regards to how she maneuvers around in everyone's space. So let's see here, and as you can see, that works for her in regards to being emotionally resilient, but bad for her in regards to like basically becoming the first female president. So let's see here. Let me pause for a second. So all of this, it comes together to form the concept of Hillary Clinton: emotional, prideful, and calculated. And so that's her problem in regards to Bill Clinton and him having these multiple affairs. Um, the thing about it is that, oh, and also Hillary Clinton, she has Uranus on the ascendant, and Monica Lewinsky, she has Uranus on the ascendant, and I think Jennifer Flowers, if her birth time is correct, Jennifer Flowers, instead of having Uranus on the ascendant, I think she has Pluto on the ascendant. But back to Hillary Clinton. So honestly, I personally believe that Hillary Clinton, she could have been president if she wasn't so calculated in regards to the Gemini ascendant. Um, if she but if she would have went on TV one time and just broke down and just cried and just said, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me," and just let it all out instead of just being put all together and like calculated. You don't ever see Hillary Clinton shed a tear. Jesus Christ, I cannot talk. But you don't ever see Hillary Clinton shed a tear, and in any interviews. And I think she, with that Mars in Leo, she's so prideful that if you catch her with any weakness, she will break the camera. Prideful, prideful to a fault. Um, And so that's why she stood by her man during all the chaos. She's a Scorpio, 8th house. I mean, not 8th house, but it rules the 8th house in regards to astrology and its dealings. Let's see here. I say all this to say, here's the bombshell. Apparently, in 2024, October 25th, 2024, Monica Lewinsky came back. She created a YouTube channel, and I'll probably post a picture showing the YouTube channel and the date that she created the YouTube channel. So Monica Lewinsky is back. I believe 27 years since the Monica Lewinsky scandal. And that was in 1998. And let me do a recap real quick. I said that the song "The Boy Is Mine," it came out, I believe, on May the 12th, 1998, with Brandy and Monica. And I think Ariana Grande, she released a remix to the song or something like that, or whatever. She created a song called "The Boy Is Mine," and she featured Brandy and Monica on that song. And so now it's 2025, and Brandy and Monica, oh, here we are right here. They're going on tour. So that's another coincidence. Oh, yeah, and then also, Diddy. Well, in 1980, it was Diddy, Tupac, and Biggie, and maybe a few other people, but those are the main people. And now it's Diddy and Cassie. And that was what, 1996, 1997, right? And so that would mean that next year, if you count it like that, will be a big year for Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. So let's see, what else did I miss? Because I'm going down a little spills or whatever. But my overall point was that Monica Lewinsky is back. She created a YouTube channel. I wrote some other notes down here too, so give me a second. Pause. Okay, but yeah, I'm going down this list. So pretty much, the Star Report came out on September 9th, 1998. The impeachment started on December 19th, 1998. Resident Evil 3 with Nemesis, who's screaming stars throughout all of Raccoon City, that has a virus going on because these star agents are trying to expose the secrets of a corrupt corporation called Umbrella. Stars. Shout out again to DC Douglas. Yeah. The best voice actor in all of Resident Evil history. Anyway, let's see here. So Resident Evil 3, September 22nd, 1999. Let's see here. Ariana Grande and The Boy Is Mine and Brandy and Monica, 1998, May 19th, 1998. And also Sonic Adventure was released on December 23rd, 1998. So let's see here. When is his birthday? Give me 1 second. Okay, no, I was wrong about that. But so I told you that this year, 2025 and 2026. Should that cover it? Anyway, October 11th, 2025. Shock. That's all I know. And I wrote down here, I said I would not be surprised if they subpoena Bill Clinton to testify, and we end up finding out that he has several extramarital children, or some crazy sexual situation. Maybe maybe one of the Epstein girls ended up pregnant, and they got Monica Lewinsky's dress with the semen on it to get the DNA from. So they can call him to testify, and they can already have him. Already have him. They're just like, so these children, and the thing about it is that these questions, the entire situation is of a sexual nature. So the only thing he can do is plead the fifth, or either way. So what if he's put inside a situation where there is no way out, and there is no good solution, and it's just shock. Everybody's just shocked, like, oh my God. Because understand, Hillary Clinton has been complicit in let's see, let me reword that. Allegedly, first of all, but in regards to the public, there we go, the public, that's the word I was looking for. In regards to the public, Hillary Clinton, she's had it all together. She's, prideful, emotional, and calculated. And what if something so shocking happens? Because you know inside of that house, stuff goes down. It goes down. But what if something so shocking happens that it's like she cannot keep it together anymore? And this is not to knock Hillary Clinton. It's just that first of all, I tried to warn her, and then two, I told you I'm not Democratic nor Republican. I'm more so independent. I lean more towards Republicans because of the left went too far left. Either way, whatever. Nothing gets too much to my politics because I don't do it regardless. But anyway, so Hillary Clinton, this is not knocking her. I actually, after I didn't watch her whole Hulu documentary. I watched roughly about 75% of it because I was going to listen to all the Trump bashing in regards to what they were saying then and what's happening now. And it's like, but anyway, so I skipped through some of the parts and stuff and get past the Donald Trump bashing and the Russia stuff and etc. But and I also listened to a lot. Jesus Christ, I cannot talk. I listened to a lot of other interviews in regards to Hillary Clinton, and what I found out is that she is very calculated. She answers questions well, and she's calculated. Even that documentary, it was painted in a way where it could not make her look bad in any way. Everything had an excuse. It was too perfect, and that's why no one really trusts her because she tries to exude the perfect woman, and that's how she was raised. If you watch her documentary, you will see that she comes from a place of where women, they were just told to be what you, to be in the kitchen, etc., etc., etc. Not saying I had that mindset. I'm just saying that's where in her mindset she came from, and so she's not used to the new generation of women divorcing their husbands, and she's used to the old ways. And that's why she ended up losing the 2016 election. That was pretty much all it was, because she could have said it. She never her mask never cracked, because that's how things were back then. You had to exude perfection. And I mean, let me pause for a second. Okay, so I mean, when you have this facade going on, okay, but when you can't take that mask off, people can't trust you, and that's a very, very difficult thing to do for a Scorpio. My ex is a Scorpio, and I'm like, I can't figure this person out. I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. I miss my ex, but anyway. So she let that mask stay on in the public to like I said, a fault, and she was prideful to a fault. The only time that mask cracked because I researched, I did a lot of research into Hillary Clinton. And so she only let that mask slip one time, as far as I know. And that was in an interview where she was being asked about Monica Lewinsky. They were saying that, they was basically saying Bill Clinton, anyway. Hillary, she said that basically she alluded to that Monica Lewinsky was an adult. She said, who was an adult. And I'm like, finally, you let the mask slip just a little bit. But she didn't destroy her. And the thing about it is that because of that, Monica Lewinsky, I'm sorry if I was Hillary Clinton. that was and now Monica Lewinsky is claiming to be a victim in regards to cyberbullying. My issue with that, and even though Hillary Clinton is still wrong in my opinion, because she was facing scandals all the way. I didn't know anything about Jennifer Flowers. And then these other women's accusations, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. I don't understand about Bill Clinton. He's not even that attractive. He's not he's. And I mean, they said that he has a 5-inch, and with a circumference of a quarter. That's what the website said. And I post that picture here. So I don't know what people loved about him. It's not like he's like DC Douglas, who's like the sexiest voice actor in regards to Resident Evil. Capricorn. It's a wonderful sign. Anyway, so Hillary Clinton, like, I feel sorry for her, and I'm like, and it's not even coming from a place of trying to be funny, because it's after watching her interviews and after seeing what she's gone through. And then for this female Lewinsky to have the audacity to say that she's a victim in regards to cyberbullying, and yet you have men comparing Monica Lewinsky to Hillary Clinton. Who? She's younger than Hillary Clinton. But older than me. Let me put this into a different perspective. Based on all the insults that Hillary Clinton gets daily, and yet she still has to be with Bill. It's not. Bill's lucky to be with her. So after all, I'm like, you can't hate her. That song, "Stand by Your Man." Hillary Clinton. She basically said, "I'm not." She quoted that I posted. I didn't know that Hillary Clinton had made commentary or a quote in regards to Tammy Wynette and the and "Stand by Your Man" or whatever, that song. I didn't know that she. The song, it came into. I heard a melody in my head when I was looking at Monica Lewinsky Astrology, and I was like, man. And then there was more. Wait, what? No. But wait, there's more. But I mean, I did not know about Jennifer Flowers. And I mean, I've heard of other women, but I'm like, I don't know, it was a major scandal in 1992. And maybe one day I will post the astrology of the Jennifer Flowers astrology. But yeah. So I guess a lot of texts determined that was a lie in regards to Hillary Clinton saying that she's not some woman just standing by her man. She stood by her man. I mean, any man these days would be lucky to have Hillary Clinton. Like this woman is a beast. That's what I was meditating. I was like, man, this is a woman. So, all those jokes they fall flat to me now, because in regards to just finding out that Monica Lewinsky is back, and she's claiming she was cyberbullied or whatever, and she's a cyberbully advocate, even though that's a Monday for Hillary Clinton. And I'm like, that's like 1 minute into the job of the day, and she got the rest of the day to go and the rest of the week to go. Bitch, cyberbullying. It reminds me of that whole situation with Hillary Clinton and Monica Lewinsky. It reminds me of what is that movie? The movie called Monster-in-Law, where the mother-in-law she saw I think her son was dating like these females or whatever, and like this this the mother or whatever, she was interviewed by I guess this girl who was impersonating like a Britney Spears or whatever. The name of the movie again was Monster-in-Law, and so the mother, she was interviewing this girl who looked like Britney Spears, and like the girl, she just kept coming off as like just young and peppy and all this other stuff, and she was anyway. The woman jumped on her. That would be me and Monica Lewinsky if I was inside a situation. and any interviewer asking me about that. I mean, and Bill Clinton, they said what they said that they had a man, they found a man that was tied to a tree and shot in the back of the head, and you know, if that happened after the Monica Lewinsky scandal, you know, maybe that was Hillary Clinton taking some stress out in regards to Hillary Clinton, in regards to Bill Clinton. Because you know it's funny, I've seen so many videos of men just bashing Hillary Clinton, He's like, oh yeah, you had to wake up to Hillary Clinton, like you haven't thought about it on the other side. Like she's like, bitch, I gotta wake up to this man. He done fucked everybody. He probably done fucked my mother. And I'm like, and I gotta sit by him. Why? Because he was the president of the United States. For one. For two, maybe I can be the first female president of the United States. But this motherfucker keeps on fucking it up. So, and every time she tries to set up her and just do something positive for herself, he fucks it up. So you have all these men say, ha ha ha, ooh, and Monica Lewinsky, she's got better with time, and I'm like, look, I feel bad for Hillary Clinton, but then again, she's also complicit inside of Bill Clinton's actions. So it's just a messed up story. What else was I doing? I had so much to say or whatever. So let me pause for a second. Okay. And you know what's the messed up thing about it is that, well, no, he's not. Bill Clinton isn't a Sagittarius. He's a Leo. Anyway, I'm thinking about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a Gemini, and but yeah, I'm thinking about Melania Trump. I'm sorry. She's a Taurus. And Hillary Clinton, she's a Scorpio, so they're exact opposites of each other. My point. After watching the Hillary Clinton documentary, let me pause for a second. Okay. Well, let me pause. Let me stop.